It's Washington here. Today we are going to be talking about glass, and that will be very quick. I will show you how to make a better glass shader looking like right away in cycles using Blender cycles, okay? Not talking about Eevee, talking about cycles. What is the most problem related to glass in Blender? It never feels like as well as you feel like, for example, in V-Ray 3ds Max, right out of the box. For example, I will show you here. If you show, this is a very basic glass material, right? Let me show you. This is the shader, okay? The principal BSDF shader with transmission 1, transmission roughness 0. That's what most people like to do. This is the same as a shader. If you use a glass shader in right away, that will be the same thing, okay? Nothing will really change, the same idea, okay? So, but that doesn't look really realistic. It works well here, but for example, you see you have entire shadows here, and that's not gonna happen in real life. If the way you can solve this is kind of go into your caustics and turning the reflexive and refractive, so you start to feel something going on here. But this costs time, and then you don't want that. Sometimes you just want to have a glass that looks better, okay? So in this case, let's change here the glass in a way that I think it works better, okay? You will take your principal BSDF. Let me show you here. First of all, let's just render this guy out just to see how it would look like. Quickly out of the box, and then we will have two renders to compare. Okay, let's see how it goes. Voila. Change it to slot 2, and that's it. So now you have your principal BSD shader. You just need to add input light path. The secret is this guy. Now you're gonna add a transparent shader, transparent BSDF, okay? And you use this guy here to combine both, and I will show you how fancy that could be, okay? So you just combine it here. If you are using Node Wrangle, just press Shift Ctrl, and with the right mouse button you connect both, and it will be like creating a mixed shader already for you. And then you can use it as a diffuse ray. So now you are basically having in a diffuse level of that has to do with bounces of a light. You have the transparency here. So it's taking the BSD for everything else, the principal shader, and the transparency for just the diffuse ray. I will show you the difference and you will understand, okay? So you see that now it's brighter, the glass is brighter, it's less dark, you don't have that much dark spots because you don't have bounces. Bounces are transparent from the glass. I will show you the difference, okay? The difference is this. You see, everything around it gets darker, and including the glass gets darker. But when you do this, you see everything is brighter right away. Okay. So another thing that you can do to control is like just copying this mixed shader and use another transparent shader here. And in this guy, you will use shadow ray. Okay. So this means that now you cancel all the shadows created by the glass on your scene. That's not what you want, but this means that you can now control here the amount of shadows. So the shadows got brighter, okay? So the glass looks a bit better overall, okay? Let's just render this out and see how it goes, so we will be able to compare. Okay. At no cost of render time, and you can see right away the difference. Okay, I changed the camera, sorry, my bad. Let's go to here, render results, image editor, render results, okay. Slot 1, slot 2, okay, there are different cameras. Okay, now I go for slot 1, and here in the shader I will connect just as it was before, the principal shader. So we will have both to compare, like the same camera. You will see the difference is a big difference. Okay, so now with the shader modifier and the previous shader modifier and the previous shader, you can see glass got much better right away out of the box. And now I'm gonna show you how to create an output for this group, and in a way that you can control it better. Okay, you can select everything here and press Ctrl G, you create a group. Okay, and then you can name it this group as my glass, let's say glass, my glass. Okay, and you press tab, go inside your group, and now you can kind of control what is going on here. The roughness, the base color, the roughness, maybe the IOR as well, and the transparent, and the other transparent for the shadows. And here you can name it. Let's do this. This one is the bounces control or diffuse control, you name it, like diffuse effect, and here in below you can put a shadow effect. I'm using effect, but you can use any other name. Okay, this is the base color. Let's put the name base color, and this is roughness. Okay, the transmission roughness. Transmission roughness. This transmission roughness. Okay, and the other one will be the real roughness, because this may be important for you if you want to make a frosted glass, real frosted glass. It takes more time, but it's your turn. Rawness. Okay, and let's just quickly rearrange this here. Okay, so now you press tab again, so you have your glass shader here. You turn this on, and then every time your glass will be saved there. You save your blender file. Every time you open up your blender file, your glass will be there. You don't need to create that by default again. Okay, so now you have your full control here over the shadows. You can even change the color of the shadows. You can change the color of the diffuse of your glass. Okay, and change the roughness, make it more you see, more like frosted glass, or you can fake the frosted glass here so it doesn't take time on you. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys like it, and it's pretty easy, straightforward. Okay, you can save this shader for every time you open your Blender scene. You don't need to redo that again from scratch, and that's it. With that, it's not a perfect glass, it's not the best glass in the world, but that solves most of your problems. Okay, I hope you guys like it. If you like it, subscribe my channel. Check out the other videos. I have lots of videos showing tips from people that are coming from 3ds Max to Blender, and I also have tips, and I have updates on my personal products and products that I've created in Geometry Nodes that helps people that works mostly with ArcViz and other environments creating as well, to create things faster, easily, in a kind of nicer way than if you are doing everything from scratch. Okay, just check the links below. I hope to see you soon. Bye.